Alright guys, so now I'll be breaking down the 2011 NBA Finals Game 4. The reason is because this is the infamous game that LeBron scored 8 points in, supposedly his worst game ever, his worst finals game, and the game that everyone makes fun of him. Oh, he choked, you know, JJ Barea locked him up, and all these memes start coming out, Le Choke, you know, Le Frozen. Like, basically this is the game where it all came out, right, where he infamously scored 8 points. And everyone says JJ Barea locked him up. And it's the worst finals meltdown ever. Well, let's go over it. I'm going to break it down just because, yeah, I want to show you guys exactly what happened here. So right now, I'm just going to break down the fourth quarter of what happened. So right now it's fourth quarter, 8 minutes to go. Miami's actually leading 76 to 69, so they're leading by 7. So let's check out what actually happened here. And we're just going to focus on the times LeBron had the ball, okay? Because that's what's important. We have to look at the times LeBron actually had possession of the ball here. Okay, so this is what happened here. It's like Dirk got fouled, so Dirk is going to sink those free throws because it's Dirk. And yeah, Dirk just plays really well this entire playoffs, of course. This is his best playoffs. So Wade has the ball right now. So Wade has the ball, right? 8 minutes left to go in the fourth. Miami's up by 5 still. Penetration of the Heat. First time today. Wade turns around. Okay, Wade misses with that turnaround fadeaway. Kid has the ball. He's bringing up the court. Okay, Dirk has it. Okay, Dirk gets it in. Dirk is super clutch, by the way. So Dirk cuts it down to 3. Now it's Chalmers, I think, having the ball. And then Braun. So this is the thing. Okay, Braun had a, I guess he kind of had a shot at the basket here, but then he had a whole bunch of defenders here, right? So I think that's why he chose to pass it. But I think the real issue with LeBron in this finals is that he wasn't aggressive enough. So that's the real issue. But when you have all these guys on him, because of the Mavs zone defense, it's I mean, you have all these guys on him, right? So that's why he's passing the ball so much, is because he's constantly being trapped with the zone. That's a good block by Wade. Nice. So, yep, so Miami gets 2 more points there. So they're still ahead by 5 right now. By the way, this is a crucial series. This is a crucial game for them to win because they're up 2-1 right now. So if they win this, you know, they'll be up 3-1. So they have to win this. Nowitzki drives, pulls up. That won't go. Yeah, Dirk misses. Okay, let's see what Wade does here. So yeah, so Braun's always passing, I think, because the problem with Braun at this point of his career is that he doesn't really have much of a 3-point shot, so he's not confident enough to shoot threes. So he sees that there's always a zone here, so whenever he tries to drive in, the Mavs always trap him, so that's why he's always passing. And Bosh is just taking a bunch of bad shots, by the way. Bosh shouldn't have been taking that shot. I mean, he's shooting more than Braun is from 3. He shouldn't be shooting more than, I mean, I know Braun doesn't have a 3-point shot, but still, I mean, Bosh is this is a center for the Heat, right? You shouldn't be shooting from that far. Terry looking for an opening. Terry, by the way, is a really good 3-point shooter. So, okay, Dirk draws a foul here, and I'm pretty sure he's going to make them. Yep. Yeah, so Dirk makes both of them. But behind Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. I don't think that's crazy. Chalmers again. I said people, I don't count you as
6:20 remaining. Nowitzki, the last 6 points for the Mavericks, perhaps going on one of those runs. Wade's done the same thing for the Heat. Wade, double team. Thomas on the drop. Inside pass to Haslam.
Yeah, so Braun wasn't even part of that possession. Bosch shoots from here again. I'm not sure why Bosch is always shooting from over here. I mean, he's okay for a big guy. He's okay at shooting, but he really should be like he's shooting more of these perimeter shots than Braun is, and that's kind of an issue, right?
Execution though by Miami to get that wide open Bosch shot.
So that's one reason, by the way, they lose this game is Bosch is taking a lot of bad shots.
He's got 22. It was hot in the first half. Just past the midway point of the fourth, Terry.
Okay, Terry. Oh, he got blocked. Okay. Tyson Chandler gets it. So that was a. So yeah, the lead gets cut down. Basically, because yeah, the Mavs just have a lot of good guys. I mean, yeah, Jason Terry, like he's just a really good offensive player, and Tyson Chandler was there, and Tyson Chandler's a great defender, and Dirk Nowitzki is obviously super clutch. Jason Kidd is a good defender as well, and really good passer and point guard. Yeah, see Tyson Chandler with that that rebound there is really defensive or offensive rebound is really good timing on that. So Wade has the ball right now.
Just give the ball to LeBron James against Terry.
Drives. Shot clock at 2. Bosch knocked away.
Oh man, that Mavs defense. Jason Terry gets a completely open look there for that layup. So yeah, so Mavs get the lead now. I have to note, by the way, how much of this so far is Braun's fault, right? That we've seen. There's only one potential basket that he could have even made that he passed on, but that was it. I mean, the rest he wasn't even part of the possession. So, like, I don't know. That's the thing when people always blame Braun for this whole game. I'm like, did you even watch this game? Like, how many possessions was he even part of? So the Wade has the ball. Wade has the ball way more than Braun does. Even Bosch, I think, got more touches than Braun. Okay. So Mavs get possession again. Again, we haven't seen Braun get the ball yet again. So he's only got the ball a few times. Jason Terry gets fouled, right?
Wade has coaches.
Yep. So misses.
A double-double, 12.
He makes that one. Okay, so now Miami's down by 2. So Braun finally has the ball, by the way. He hasn't got the ball a lot in this game at all. So now he finally brings the ball up the court. And look at all this defense. He was being guarded at basically half court. Yeah, so he was basically forced to pass that because the defense was all on him. They were like smothering him. Okay, so they lost possession as a turnover.
I like what Dallas did out of their timeout. Went man instead of zone, respecting the coaching ability of Eric Spoelstra.
By the way, at this point of his career, Eric Spoelstra wasn't a very good coach because he hasn't had much experience at this point. Now he's a very good coach, but at this time he wasn't. He didn't have enough experience, and Rick Carlisle was basically out coaching him at this point.
Haslam right up on Nowitzki.
Yeah, Rick Carlisle just has more experience coaching at this point.
Drives inside. Shot blocked again. And knocked out of bounds. Still Dallas ball with 7 to shoot tonight.
Initial call. That's a lot of contact by Haslam.
Terry throws it up to Nowitzki.
There gets it again.
Splits the defenders, lost the ball.
Okay, there's a turnover. Okay, Braun gets it again. Let's see what Braun does.
Under 4 to play.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
He passes again.
Miller.
So, yeah, so again, Braun has the ball. He passes it again. But then I didn't really see like what else he could have done at that point, because again, Braun's not confident in his 3-point shooting at this point. He doesn't have much of an outside shot, and really his game was really just in the driving inside. And maybe he had a bit of a mid-range at this point, but it's not like he could have really gone inside at this point because the Mavs are always on him.
Way short. Nowitzki the rebound. 3.5 to play.
Was that Mike Miller who made that? I mean, who missed that? I think it might have been Mike Miller.
Bosh right up on Nowitzki. Stripped. Terry for 3. Too strong. Chandler tips it back out to Kidd.
Wow, good
Nowitzki for
play by
3.
Chandler.
That won't go. And it goes out of bounds. Terry. Excuse, but he looked exhausted.
And that's why I expect Jason Terry. You got to recognize the moment and get more aggressive offensively.
Okay, Wade has the ball.
Wade pulls up.
And Wade shouldn't be shooting from here. Wade's not a good shooter. Yeah, Wade will tell you he's not a good perimeter shooter at all. So he shouldn't have even shot that.
Stevenson the rebound.
Yeah, Wade should be just driving in.
Now missing some shots as we get under 3 minutes remaining in a 2-point game.
Jason Terry again.
Terry to Nowitzki.
No, Jason Terry is a good shooter. So he definitely that was a good shot for him, but he missed.
They're getting great shots. Good execution.
Wade again has the ball.
Wade on the attack. Feeds inside the Bosh, who lost it. And Wade gets it back up top to James.
Okay, let's see what LeBron does here. So Brown actually tries to take a shot here, but misses.
Won't go. Miller the offensive rebound.
Nice job, Miller, on that. And then, see, Miller could be shooting from here, but he could drives in instead. But misses that layup.
And a whistle and a foul. The Fabrics leading championship. Going at it right from the start
And
tonight, but especially
now
down
Dirk
the
gets it.
stretch.
See, that was a mistake by Mike Miller. Mike Miller should have been shooting from the perimeter there, but he decided to drive in, and he missed a layup, and now he got Dirk fouled. So now Dirk's going to get these points too. We all know Dirk's a good shooter, so that was actually Mike Miller's fault. So of course Dirk makes it. LeBron goes again. See, they're guarding him way at half court at this point, so they're guarding him right from half court. So it's not like he's given any room to breathe at all. So again, Braun's not going to try to do any kind of 3-point shooting because he's not confident in his outside jumper at this point. So let's see what Braun does here. So you can see Bosh is setting a screen here. So, but it's not enough because yeah, look, you got 2 guys here. They're basically just playing really good defense on Braun.
Nowitzki on him, couple of fakes, and whack from behind.
Play by defense. This is not a smart play.
How does the crowd not like that call?
Bosh should be able to make these, right? Let's see what
On
happens.
the other end, go to that double screen and roll with Jason Terry.
Yeah, okay, Bosh does make them. That's
Chicago
good.
series hit some very big free throws. 2-point game, 1:45 remaining. Kidd holding. Chalmers trying to knock it away. Terry looking out to Kidd.
Kidd's not going to shoot from that range.
Steve
Or maybe he would. I mean, Kidd's actually a pretty good shooter, I think, at this point in his career.
Stevenson puts up the 3. Ball tried to tip by Chandler. Chandler puts it back up. The shot clock expired, but it appeared like it hit the rim.
Okay, Brown's got it again.
As James comes up the other way.
See what he does.
Right play. Hit the rim and
So he has kids on him right now, actually.
ball was live.
Should have taken
Then you got 2 guys actually right here.
the ball back. Down.
Chandler and Kidd were both there.
Quality shot.
Haslam.
And then Haslam
That won't go.
misses
Wade
that.
tried to tip it. Chandler the rebound. Bosh nearly takes it away. Dallas clinging to a 2-point lead as we come up on a minute remaining. Nowitzki to Terry.
Jason
For
Terry.
3.
That's
Another great look.
he was a little bit covered there, but I think it's okay.
Great effort by Tyson Chandler.
In fact, I think both Jason Kidd and Jason Terry are pretty high on the list of 3-pointers made, I think. And Dirk obviously is a great 3-point shooter as well. I mean, they just got a lot of good shooters on the Mavs. Right now, if you look at the Heat doesn't have as many good shooters as the Mavs. The Mavs just have, Dirk, Terry, and Kidd. Kidd at this point in his career, like, they have good shooters. Not so much for the Heat. LeBron doesn't really have an outside shot at this point in his career.
For 3. Another miss. Rebound score. Chalmers comes up with it. Ahead to Wade. Wade blocked from behind, but a foul.
Oh, see, Mavs are just really good, playing really good defense on everyone. Okay, so 30 seconds left. Dallas leads by 2. Okay, this is pretty close. Wade makes the first one. Wait, let's see what happens here. Okay, Wade misses the second free throw.
Nowitzki the rebound. And Carlisle gets his timeout to the 5-ball.
Getting the basketball in the hands of Dirk to give the Heat a chance to come back.
Okay, so this is very, very close right now. Right, this is a 1-point game. 25 seconds left.
There it is in the hands of Nowitzki.
But he's got to be patient and just hold it.
Haslam right up on him.
He's going too early.
Drives up underneath. Layup.
Yeah, see, Dirk is just really, really clutch. And Dirk is really aggressive. So that's why he's been getting a lot of good looks here. So yeah, now Mavs up by 3. 14 seconds left. It's really hard for the Heat to win. They only have 14 seconds, but they could. Right, there's a chance.
And to me, I would foul. I'll make it a free throw shooting contest.
Good ball denial. Hit on Wade.
Okay, so Wade has it. Wade drives in, which he should be doing, and gets it in. Okay. So this is a 1-point game again. 9 seconds for Miami. 9 seconds left in the game. It's a 1-point game. And they have Peja Stojakovic off the bench too. Peja is also a really good shooter too. So you know, see how many good shooters the Mavs have, right? They got Peja coming off the bench.
But he's cold, hasn't even had a sweat.
He still should be in the...
Bringing people in the back. This is a hard completion right here.
I like the idea of...
Goes in the backcourt for somebody
so let's
else.
see what happens here.
Terry comes to the ball. Goes in the backcourt.
So he has to foul. They have to foul Terry.
Away from James, and he fouls him with
Yeah,
6
they have to foul
minutes,
Terry.
7
That's it.
remaining.
Because otherwise they're just gonna run out the shot clock, right? Or just run out the clock. So they have to foul him
And Jason tip violation. He let the ball bounce.
just to get possession of the ball again. So Terry's gonna make these because he's a great shooter.
Clutch right
So
there.
there he makes it.
This would make it a 3-point game. Miami still has a timeout left.
Yeah, so he makes both of them.
Jason Terry, 2 clutch free throws.
Again, it was better than not fouling him because if you don't foul him, you're just going to lose the game straight up, right? They're just going to run out the clock. So you have to foul him in order to get possession of the ball again.
And be able to foul.
So yeah, so you had to take that chance, even if it was Jason Terry.
No question in my mind.
You still had to take that.
Too many things happen.
If the now motion.
And again, Eric Spelska is being outcoached by Rick Carlisle in this.
And these are not
He's just not experienced enough.
They have to take it too.
Rick Carlisle is doing some really great coaching in this finals and throughout this whole playoffs actually.
Both teams out of timeouts.
That was Miami's last timeout.
7 foot
Inside the three-point line.
Okay, that's Miller inbounding. Wade loses control of the ball. Miller's gonna miss this. Yeah, he just airballs it. Okay, and then Dallas wins. Okay, so let's see what happened. Okay, in this game, that was the last quarter, right? The last 9 minutes of the last quarter, the fourth quarter of this finals. So when people say that LeBron choked in this game, he only had 8 points. JJ Barea locked him down. That's not what happened at all. So what you guys can see here, what happened in this game. So Wade actually had possession of the ball most of the time. LeBron barely got any touches. Actually, I think Bosch might have had more touches than LeBron did. So that's the one problem, is LeBron didn't even get enough touches. The second problem is, yeah, LeBron could have been more aggressive in some situations, but in other situations, he was just being guarded straight from half court. So he didn't really have much of an opening to drive in. And Bron didn't really have an outside jumper at this point. So yeah, the defense was basically like daring him to take that jumper, but he wasn't. So he just passes it instead. But yeah, there was just no opening for LeBron to drive in because the Mavs were just playing really good defense on him. And yeah, he was just being forced to pass the ball every time he got possession. But he didn't get much possession of the ball much anyways. And as you guys can see, a lot of the misses, a lot of the yeah, a lot of the missed shots from the Heat in this game were not from LeBron. They were from Bosh, Wade, Mike Miller. I mean, look at that last possession right there, right? The Miami actually could have technically, yeah, they could have actually tied and went into overtime here, but Wade loses control of the ball, and then Mike Miller misses the three. So none of that's LeBron's fault, right? And then never at any time did we see JJ Barea guarding LeBron at all. So yeah, this is what I mean. There's a lot of misinformation out there on the internet. People saying that JJ Barea locked LeBron down to 8 points or something like that. It doesn't make any sense. As we can see, LeBron hardly ever got possession of the ball, and when he did, yeah, there was just a bunch of guys on him. None of them were Barea, by the way. I think Marion was actually his main assignment. Marion's a pretty good defender, but also we saw times Kidd and Chandler. They were all, there's some help defense there. There's a bunch of guys guarding him, so it wasn't JJ Barea actually. There's just a whole bunch of guys guarding him whenever he got the ball. But LeBron hardly got the ball. It was actually Wade that got the ball most of the time. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but this is just going. I'm just going to say that this is another one of those things where people should actually do the research before they believe all the haters online, because the haters online will say that this is all LeBron's fault, that they lost this game and he only had 8 points, and that JJ Barea locked him down, and none of that's true. So, yep, just want to break this down for you guys. I just want to dispel this whole myth that LeBron choked in this game. So basically the reason why the Heat lost this game is not because LeBron choked. I'll give you a few reasons, right, as you can see from that breakdown. So one thing is that the Mavs just had a really good execution. So props to Rick Carlisle because he had a really good execution strategy. The Mavs played great zone defense and just great defense in general on everyone. Dirk Nowitzki is super clutch, and plus they have a whole bunch of shooters on their team, so that really helps the Mavs out. The 2011 Mavs were actually a really deep team. I know a lot of people say, oh, those guys are so old and whatever. They only had one All-Star, but they actually had a pretty deep team there. Another issue is that Wade had possession of the ball most of the time. Wade's not a good shooter. And the rest of the guys there, like, you guys just saw like a bunch of guys missing shots, right? Haslam missed some shots, Bosh missed some shots, Wade missed some shots, and Mike Miller missed some shots, right? And yeah, and LeBron only actually missed. Actually, LeBron only took like a few shots, anyways. But yeah, he's hardly to blame when all these other guys are missing shots, right? And finally, the last point is that whenever LeBron did get the ball, again, the Mavs played great defense on him, but also he wasn't aggressive enough. He wasn't confident in his outside shot, and he wasn't aggressive enough, and he kept passing the ball. That's only when he got possession of the ball in the first place, which he didn't get that much of. So that's why he only had 8 points in this game. He hardly even got the ball, and when he did get the ball, they were all in his face. So they were guarding him from half court. So what was he really supposed to do? And they block off his driving lanes. They were basically daring him to shoot from the perimeter. So all in all, there's a whole bunch of factors here. But definitely one thing for certain is not all LeBron's fault, like people think. And JJ Barea is not the reason why he got 8 points in this game. Okay, that's just stupid. So, yeah, you guys just saw what really happened there.